Hello, 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 hello. I'm sorry for being a little bit late, but actually 30 seconds before I was supposed to start the stream, I realized that the phone that I'm using as my camera is not being charged, and that would end up in it dying in the middle of the stream. So I had to deal with that. Anyway, today we are doing, as you can read in the title, 3.5 years worth of my old crochet unfinished projects, and we will be doing finish or frog. Here are all of my projects. There are 4 bags here. This bag is a bag of bags, so that the projects that I will be finishing I can put in the bags, so they are not again a big mess. But yeah, I have 4 bags with multiple crochet projects in each of them, I think. And 3 of them are ones that I have not looked into in, I think, 2 years, and then one of them is a more recent one that has projects from past year. Also, I am not feeling my best today, so I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit just like low energy, but I hope it won't be really noticeable. But I think I will just grab one thing. I think I want to start with the old things because that I feel like will be more interesting also to me because I don't really remember what is in those things. So I'm gonna start with that, and then maybe if we have time for that, I will go to the newer ones. And also, I still have the talking hearts. So if I'm not going to have much to talk about, I will be using these guys because I feel like there's not that much to comment when it comes to frogging projects or just choosing them. So, but we will see. So I will choose maybe the first bag that I have here. So the blue one, I will start from there. Is it a trash bag? Maybe, but I believe that trash bags are great when you're moving, and then if you move and you don't want to take things out, then well, they are left in the trash bag. And I can see that it is knotted multiple times. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to cut it open. My cat is walking on the balcony and I can see her from where I'm sitting. I'm wondering what she's doing. There we go. Oh, we have bags inside of the bag. Okay. Okay, the first bag. Let's start there. Okay. So here I know what it is. Those are my crochet tops. These 2 things are actually my first ever 2 crochets. This is the first top. We have the other one. This is the second one. The thing is, those are 2 of my first ones, right? So I didn't really know much about the crochet. So I just chose yarn that felt nice. And this is like the plush yarn. So definitely not made to be worn, I think. Or at least not meant to be for clothing. I'm not sure what I should do with it. Those are my first projects, but at the same time, I'm not really that sentimental. So I don't know if I should just throw them out. I won't sell them because it's not really made to be worn. Maybe I'll just keep them for sentimental value. Maybe in a few years I will throw them out. I have worn this one once, but I also know that they are not really holding my chest the best, so I don't really like wearing them. And also they are kind of like the what is it called, a corset back, and it's really hard to tie it by yourself. Maybe actually I will maybe put them in my wardrobe and I will try to wear them this summer And if I want, then I will maybe throw them out. I don't know, it feels kind of sentimental, although I'm not really a sentimental person. But really, those are the first one. Hello, hello. It's really nice to see you here. Campbell Salom. I am doing finish or frog from all of my crochet projects that I've started since I started crocheting. First we have, I don't know if you have been lurking for a little bit or not, but we have one top and then another top, which they're the first ever tops that I made, but I made them with plush yarn, so they are not really meant to be worn, I think. I just followed you on Twitter. Just give me a follow back. Oh, okay. I won't do that. Anyway, so I will put them in my wardrobe for now. Just let me fold them a little bit. Okay, and then we have third top. This is a top, another one that I made, but this one is too small for me. Way too small, but I only bought one ball of yarn and it was a long time ago. Then I spent a long time before I made this, so when I was making this I couldn't buy this yarn anymore. Also, I'm pretty sure I didn't know what yarn it was. But I think this one I will frog because I do really like this yarn, so I could reclaim it. So I have to do a frog pile, so maybe here behind me I will have a frog pile in this maybe. Yes. Also, I am really excited about all the scrap yarn that I will get from this because I have a pretty good idea to do what to do with it. So I'm excited about that. Next, what do we have? This is yarn that I recognize, so let me take this. Also, another thing that I'm hoping for is that I will find my 4mm hook here, because I have lost it a few months ago. I have no idea where it is, and I don't want to buy a full set, even though they are cheap. The ones that I have are cheap, but I don't want to spend money because I know that it is somewhere in here. There's a small chance that I left it at my parents' house, but I think if I did that, they would tell me, and they didn't tell me anything, so yeah. Okay, I don't know what. Maybe it was supposed to be a shrug? Or some kind of like mesh sweater? I don't know. So that will be a frog. And this is just acrylic weight, I think 4 yarn. I'm guessing it doesn't say. This is the yarn that I use the most because it's cheap and easily available. Okay, and that's another bag done. I'll put the bags in the bag of bags. Next, we have, what should I take from here? Maybe this. I know what yarn this is. This is a yarn that I reclaimed from a sweater that I bought secondhand. I have a lot of this yarn. I like to use it for plushies because it has this like, I mean, it is made out of shades of brown, so for a teddy bear, for example, it's really nice. And I started making a teddy bear. Wait a minute. What pattern is it? No clue. I don't think I will be able to find it. I don't even remember doing it. So this is another frog then. Okay, and 2 more baggies. I thought there will be a lot more things to be finished, but so far not really. Okay, this is actually the thing that I was waiting for the most. And this is a whole bag of just squares. And I made them because I made my grandma like a blanket made out of squares like these. It was also one of the first projects that I ever started, I think, but I finished it a lot later. Like I meant to give it to her for Christmas, and I finished it for Christmas a year later. But I don't have a picture of it, unfortunately. I have to ask my parents to take me a picture of it because they live with my grandma. But it was like a rainbow from the top to the bottom, and then on the sides, I think I did colorful ones or maybe white ones. I'm not sure. But I have a ton of them and I want to frog all of them. I made too many of them because I wanted to make a there's more than just squares. Oh hey, I have to go through this. I made more of them because I wanted to make a second blanket for myself. But the thing that I didn't really realize at the time was that I hate stitching. So there is no way I'm doing this for the second time. Okay, it already took me a year to do for the first time. So not doing that again. Actually, I'm going to maybe put it in another bag or this same bag. I want to go through this because I am seeing that I have some other things than just the squares. And if I have that, then I want to see them. I'm not seeing many more like other things than squares in here. Oh, I'm seeing another thing. Okay. It's a bowl. This was me learning to make bowls and make like circles in crochet. And I don't really need it for anything. I do have a dog. I mean, I don't, but I live with a dog. So maybe I could give it to the dog. It is filled with just like the polymer stuffing, I think it's called. So, but I could just reclaim the yarn and the stuffing. Also, it's a pretty cool bowl. One of the first things, again, that I made. I don't think that blanket was one of the first things. I think it was like after a year or so. Or maybe not. I don't remember. And I don't like the fact that I don't remember. No, it was one of the first things. It was in 2022. It must have been. Right? I don't know, actually. No, yes. Yes, it was in 2022. So it was one of the first things that I made. Okay, the bow. I could take back this yarn. Yeah, okay, I'm going to frog it. What else do we have here? Okay, there's a lot of these squares. Not enough to make a blanket, though. I know there is not enough. Okay, is there anything else? Some of them have pretty cool colors. Like this pink, I really like it. I can wait to have all of these scraps back. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, there is one thing that started it all. Well, the reason why I wanted to make this blanket was that when I got into the crochet, my grandma learned about it and she gave me some of her stuff. I have some of her. Actually, I have more for knitting, but she did give me yarn and a few crochet hooks. And within the yarn, I found 2 granny squares. And I decided that I will turn those granny squares into blankets. And one of them was supposed to be for her. And it is actually in her blanket. And the second one was supposed to be for me. So I think I'm going to save this. Maybe I will do something else with it. Because I'm pretty sure this is the last thing that I have besides yarn that I have from my grandma. So I will keep this one, but I'm not doing a second blanket. I'm still looking just here through everything. Also, I have this yarn. Also, again, one of the first things that I bought, I don't know why, but I bought this really thick yarn. I have no idea what to do with it. I only made, besides the squares, I'm pretty sure those, yes, those are things that I used to learn to crochet. Will I be able to differentiate the stitches? I think this is half double and I think this is single. And so this will be, or this is single? Okay, I cannot. I should be able to do that after 3.5 years of crochet, I think. Who cares? I know this is half double, because I remember that. Okay, anyway, still, no idea what to do with this. I will frog them. I don't feel sentimental about these. Do I have anything else in here? Oh, I have another one. This is like smaller version of this granny square. I will leave that too, also. Okay, everything else I will frog. I will try to do as much frogging as I can in this stream. And I actually think I will be having a lot of fun. So I think we might stream for more than 4 hours. But I might also start getting into my head about the amount of viewers that I have. And so we will see about that. But I hope I won't. I had to pick some off the floor. I have to remember that I'm doing this for fun. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that I would like to hit affiliate as soon as possible, because I have ideas for what to do when I hit affiliate, and that's why I'm stressing my ass off. But I know that I shouldn't. Like, it's fine. The lights are looking good. Have you done a few more? I have, but I have not put them up because I have an idea what to do with these lights. Again, when I hit affiliate, I have an idea for that. So I have nothing more on this, but I have some more there in the box somewhere. Yeah, and hello, because I didn't say that. Also, because my first idea for that was that I wanted to do gray flowers for the ones that like I didn't make. And I started making them, and I had yarn that was natural fiber, because I checked that from my grandma. So a pretty old yarn. And only recently I found out about the fact that you need to keep natural fibers in a certain way to like keep them safe. And I didn't know about it. And I started crocheting, and and I'm in the middle of the second flower. I look at the ball of yarn and I see moth eggs on it. So I threw everything away because I found it absolutely disgusting. I don't know if you can like get rid of that, but me just seeing that, I did not want to even touch it anymore, and even more have it in my room with the possibility of having moths here. So I threw it out. I don't really have any other gray yarn that I could use, because the only yarn that I have that is gray, I have for another project. So I didn't do that. But I think the idea that I have is better than just having gray ones. But that's for the future. Okay, these ones, I have found some granny squares that my granny made, so I will be keeping those. And the things that I found, I have a little harp that I think I will just frog. I don't really have anything to do with it. This is my frog pile so far. This I made, I remember what it is. This is a choker, or supposed to be a choker. I think I used a yarn that is too thick. I don't think I will be wearing it, but it is pretty. But I don't really have anything else that I could use it for. So I think I'm just going to frog it. I don't really feel bad about frogging it. And this thing, this is a hat for a cat that is like a reindeer themed. One of my cats is like I will be able to put it on one of my cuts, so I will definitely do that, and I will take pictures. And I think after that I will forget because I don't really need it for anything else. Although I have to say, I did a really nice job on this. This is also from like beginnings of my crochet, and I am impressed with myself. This is looking really good. So this is safe for now because there's not much to finish here. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Maybe I'll just take everything and put it on my desk. Oh, I found another square, so that's another frog in there. These two, I think, are my scrap yarns. This one is definitely my scrap yarn. This one also looks like a scrap yarn, but I don't understand why I would have two scrap yarns. Let me see. Oh, I think this may be... Yeah, I think this is something that I used to use as filling. I don't know how to feel about it. Fun fact about me, I started a small business, a crochet small business, almost a year ago, and I had exactly one drop because I decided to work in drops, and never did another one because I started having other things to do. But I was wondering about whether or not it is okay to use like scrap yarns as filling in the plashes. I feel like it's not really okay, because if I want to sell something, that I should be selling the highest quality possible, and on the other hand, nobody is really going to see that. And also, I don't know if somebody would like be mad about it, because if it is not like see-through, then why would that be a problem? I don't know. I see that I have mohair yarn because I saw it and decided that I'm not gonna deal with that. Right now, I will actually put it back in my scraps. Do you have anything else? I have this like thread more than yarn, but I will also take it back. There's also some brown yarn. I don't know why I threw that out. Anything else? I think the rest is just... Actually, this is also some scraps. I don't like this yarn. I have more of it and I don't like it. I don't know what to do with it, and I just don't like the way it looks. There's another ball. Is it a ball of hair? Okay, that is another mohair that I decided that I don't want to deal with. Which I get it. I still have... in the 3.5 years that I've been crocheting, I did exactly one project with mohair. And the thing is, again, when I was starting crochet, I didn't know that I don't like mohair. How would I know that? And I saw somebody selling 50 balls of mohair for a very good price. And at the time, I didn't know what mohair means. So I bought it. At this point, I still have 49 of them. And they have been moving with me. They have been taking up my space. And I don't know what to do with them. I want to do something with them, but I hate working with that yarn, so I don't know what to do with it. I've seen other crocheters use scraps for filling, but it depends on the item. It seems to just come down to personal choice and fill up the stuffing. I've also seen them do that, but I'm like trying to decide for myself if I feel like it's okay or not. But also, I have so much stuffing. I have 2 huge bags of stuffing, so I think this I will just throw out. I want to reclaim as much what I call scraps as I can, because I have an idea of what to do with the scraps, which I will film. I mean, I will make a stream out of it, but also I don't really want to like spend too much time on this. I do see quite a lot of yarn. I have recently used up this yarn. Okay, I think the rest of it is just trash. I'm not gonna play with that anymore. Okay, those are my scraps. I will actually need that back for later, for when I'm frogging everything. And here I have 2 more bags. Ooh, I have mohair. Okay, I have a little bit of just black yarn, so I will put it in the scraps. It's not mohair. I don't know. It's a weird yarn. I don't remember having it. As far as marketability, it is good sustainability to use it rather than just throw it in a landfill. That's true, actually. But at the same time, I don't know if people wouldn't feel like they're kind of getting trash inside of their plushies, you know? Okay, this is... no idea what this is actually. Wait, I think I was trying to make a scarf using Tunisian crochet, but I decided to do it with mohair, and well, it ended how it ended. So this is a frog. Also, I'm thinking about setting myself a challenge of not buying any yarn until I use most of my mohair, just to push myself to do it. But also, I don't know if I really want to do it, because that's... using mohair is not fun. But at the same time, I am trying to use up my yarn because I don't have space for it. So this one, I know exactly what it is. This was supposed to be, I don't know what it is called in English, but like, it was supposed to be a circle, right? And like you put it through your head and it's like hitting your throat in the winter. I don't know what it's called, but I didn't have enough yarn to make it. I have a little bit more of it, but I still don't think this is going to be enough. Although, maybe? Okay, I will try to finish it, because I would actually use something like that. So, this is a finished one. This is, I think, my first finish. Okay, and we are done with the first bag. I just don't know where to put the finishes. Back on the bed, maybe? Neck warmer. Exactly. That's what I was looking for. Okay. I have another bag. I think those are my unfinished projects. The first one is a pom-pom. I don't know why I made this pom-pom. I don't really want to use it. I think this one is trash. I can't really reclaim the yarn from it. I have another heart. So this is another frog. Ooh, those here are also my finished old projects. I have some stuffing from somewhere, and I have the balloon dog. That is pretty good. I also made it quite at the beginning. Wait, that's kind of cute. But I'm pretty sure it used to stand up. It doesn't do that anymore. Oh, kind of. Just the head is down. Okay, I'll just keep it. Maybe I could put some wire inside and make it stand up. That would be pretty cute, I think. Okay, my keeps, let's say they're here. They are things that are staring me in my face. I have a flower. That is a frog. I have another heart. This one is a smaller one. Another frog. Next I know what this is. This is part of a sweater that I was reclaiming for yarn a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure something was wrong with it. Like, I didn't like frogging it, but it feels fine. I'm just gonna frog the rest of it. And here is a bunny that I made, that I think I used yarn for stuffing. Guessing at the fact that I have yarn coming out of his eye. I'm going to push it back. I don't know why it doesn't have eyes. That is my question. So it's fully finished. It is made with the yarn that I was just showing you. Kind of cute. It just doesn't have eyes. I mean, it looks like it used to have eyes and something happened to that. But I don't remember taking out anybody's eyes. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't really like his ears. I wish they were done with just single crochet. Maybe I will change his, not eyes, ears. I will change his ears and add his eyes. Can I add eyes? Like the, I don't know what they're called. Safety eyes. Can I add safety eyes when it's finished? I don't think so. I'll try though. Okay, this is another finish. Where did I put finish? Here, on the bed. I have a hot dog. This was a part of some thing that I made for someone, but I just didn't give them that hot dog. I don't really see myself using this hot dog anywhere. Also, hot dog might be the weirdest thing that I ever crocheted. So I'm going to frog it. Next, I see a lot of body parts. But oh, I have 2 more flowers. No, I have a flower and a heart. Does look a little odd. I think so too, but I think he can be saved. Or she. Maybe it's a she. Maybe it's a they. I don't know. Okay, those are a frog. Maybe I was making... Oh, I think I was making Christmas ornaments. I don't know why I never put them up. Cute, but I don't want them anymore. So, a frog. I don't know what to choose now. I have, I think, an ear. I think a leg or an arm. Maybe an arm. Oh, I have a jellyfish. That is a finished jellyfish. That's pretty cute. I remember I really liked this yarn when I was using it. So this is finished. Where do I have finished things here? There's another body part. We have more. No, I have like a bunny ear, but I also have kind of like a cat ear. This is getting odd. Wait, I think it was like double, like 2 colors. Because I have a head. I think this is a bunny head that is supposed to have ears and the rest of the body. So I have the bunny head. I have the bunny body with a tail. I think I was running out of yarn and I just used 2 that were similar thickness but different colors. I'm starting to remember that. I have another ear and another 2, like a leg and an arm. So I just need to stitch those together. I still don't know what this is though. What could it be? Doesn't need a nose. I don't know what it was. But I'm afraid to... A tail? It does have a tail already. I don't think I was making 2. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried of frogging it. So I will keep it together. And then when I finish it, and I don't need it, then I will frog it. No, I need a bunny. Put it all together. I remember this is what I said. I hate stitching, and I think the bag that I have in front of me and this bag will show it, that I would finish the whole thing and I will left it with just stitching to be done. I still hate it though, so I'm not gonna have fun with that, but I will do it. At least I will have some stuff finished. Oh, I have another circle in that color. I will wait. No, there's more. Is there more? What is that? I have another circle and another triangle. They kind of look like they fit together. Like this way or this way, but what was that supposed to be? It wasn't a jellyfish. It has a lot different shape than a jellyfish. I hate the fact that I don't remember it. I am recently feeling like TikTok is actually frying my brain, and I feel like I'm starting to forget things. Like, I had two situations in the past few months where I would go on the Netflix, I see a series that looks good, I click onto it, and it's fully watched. And I don't remember watching it. I start watching it, I don't remember it. Like, the picture doesn't tell me anything, the description doesn't tell me anything, and I don't like it. And I have to do something to stop it because I don't like it. Although I feel like I'm not even spending that much time on TikTok, and also I am learning still quite a bit, like constantly different things. But for example, now I'm learning about streaming, so it's not that I'm not using my brain, but I still feel like, I don't know, maybe it's still too much. I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe it's just being old. I mean, old, an adult. I don't know, but I'm not enjoying it. I will put this with the bunny. I will also try to find pattern for the bunny, although I do remember that these were also in like the first year of me crocheting, so that might not be really easy or just achievable at all. Okay, next I have a line, I guess. Do I want a line for anything? I don't think so. I do that with some shows that I have on while doing something on the computer. We'll get through episodes and start paying attention. I have no idea what is going on. I understand it, but also I'm not doing anything like that. If the only thing that I might be doing is crocheting, but I am able to focus on the show and still remember it. So that's not what is happening to me. I think it was another thing that I crocheted to be a Christmas ornament. I will frog it. I have this thing. I remember that I made it so that I could check if crochet plushes can live in the washing machine, if they can be washed, because I've never tried it. And I think I did wash it. I don't need it anymore, so I will frog it. Next, what do I have? I have a fish. That is kind of an ugly fish. Why did I make a brown fish? Wait, that would actually be a really cute cat toy. My cats won't play with it because they are too old, but I might give it to somebody. Okay, I'm not gonna destroy it. It will be a cat toy. Then I have this thing. I remember I was watching some kind of like educational video and they were talking about something. I don't remember what it was, but they some kind of like shape, and they said that you are able to recreate this shape in crochet, and this was that shape. And I made it for some reason. Okay, I will frog that. Don't fall on the ground, please. Okay. I know what this is. I was making one of the dogs from Paw Patrol. Never finished it. I was making it for someone, but they didn't pay me or anything, so I just never finished it. I don't really have a reason to finish it now. So this is all frogging, I guess. I can show maybe this is the body. I think the tail. Another tail. And then 4 legs. I don't know the name of the dog. I remember it was the pink one, the girl. That's all. Stuff like that is also good if you put catnip inside. I tried catnip on my cats and they didn't react. And I don't know if it's the fact that they just are not reactive to catnip or if the catnip was low quality. Because it was cheap. We bought it just to try it out because we never tried it on our cats. And it didn't work. And maybe at some point I will buy it. I would like something that is in spray. That will be very useful and easy to use. And I think I heard that it can be. I have a third of those. Was I making some kind of flower with it? But why would I make only 3? Oh, I have another one of those. Wait, I think I know what it is. I'm pretty sure I was making a dragon, and I'm guessing that I ran out of this yarn. So I just used this. I think this is the body. I don't know why I haven't stuffed it. I think I didn't have stuffing at the time when I was making it. I made 2 of them. This is another one, just like the previous one. How am I just supposed to stuff it through this? What was I thinking? So I have 2 bodies. I have this cone. And I have 2 half balls. Oh, and I have more half balls. I'm starting to get lost here. And I have another one of those. Maybe this is like a head and a body. And then these are spikes. Maybe this is like the nose area. And these are the legs. These and these. I don't think I will be able to find a pattern for this. It was also from my early days. I don't really want to throw it out. I remember thinking that I will finish it. Never did. I do like the yarn though. I will leave it and I will try to find the pattern for it. I have 2 more things I will show in a second. Let me put all of this back in it. Back in the bag. Okay, and the last... Come on. Okay. Last 2 things. I have a cat that is kinda wonky. I remember I made it for a girl. Wait, I think my mic is too loud. I remember that I made it for a girl I used to be friends with, and then because she likes cats. And then I thought that is very wonky and I don't want to give it to her. And I didn't give it to her. I feel like that would also make a pretty nice cat toy, so I will leave it. And this thing, this was supposed to be a supportive potato, but I just never printed the supportive message. It's kind of cute. It's lacking some cheeks. I think I should put some pink cheeks on him. Okay, this is, I'm putting it to be finished and I will keep it for myself. I think I wanted to give it to my friend, a guy that I used to be friends with, but we're not really friends anymore. So I'm not gonna give it to him, but I will keep it for myself. I think it's a very cute idea. Look at him. He's so cute. Okay, so that's to be finished. We are flying through this. We already done 2 bags and we only have 2 more. Mixed bag. Yes, I know exactly what this is. This is half of Hexicardi, but I intentionally made it very long and thin. But the thing is, there is no way I'm going to wear this. And also, I don't want to finish it. I also already deleted the pattern that I had for this. I made the pattern. I mean, it is a Hexicardi, but I was just repeating some rows on like certain sides, so it would get longer but thinner. But yeah, this is a frog, and I already have an idea of what to do with that yarn. But I have many projects already to be done, so I'm not gonna get to that, and I'm not going to get to that anytime soon. Now, oh, okay, this is the only thing that was in this bag. This is a poncho. I don't know if I want to try it on. Maybe I will. I never weaved in the ends. I also, this is the second thing that I hate doing. First one is stitching, the second one is weaving in the ends. This is a poncho I made with scrap yarn because I was very cold and I remember always sitting with a blanket and I thought that if I could wear the blanket that would be pretty nice. But I only wore it a few times. So I think this is a frog. There's something happening in my house and I don't know what it is. I'm going to have a lot of yarn out of that. It will also take a lot of time to deal with. Okay, so the third bag is done. The last one is the recent stuff. Okay, let me start with what I have here. This is a star blanket that I made like a month ago, maybe. The only thing that I have to do here is... Oh, my camera crashed. Okay, we're back. The only thing that I have to do... What is happening with my camera? Is it also happening on the stream? Okay, I think it's fine now. But the only thing that I have to do is I have to weave in the ends, which again, I hate doing. But I will do. So this is to be finished. And now for what I have here. This is what was supposed to be my second, not quite frozen. Okay, it was frozen in my OBS. I'm glad it didn't happen for you. What I have here is what was supposed to be my second drop in my small business. Mostly. I see other things here too. Okay, this is something. So I used to be on dating apps, right? And I met a guy there a few years ago, like 2 years ago or over 3 years ago, something like that. Anyway, I met a guy there and he learned that I can crochet and he asked me if I can crochet something for him. And I said yes, and I started crocheting it. And then we stopped talking and I never finished it. I honestly have zero intention of finishing it because this was The Legend of Zelda character. I think that's the name of the game. It was like a guy warrior or something. This is the guy with his hair. Something like that. Oh, and his hat. Was he an elf? Maybe. I don't know. Never played it. This would be the most complicated crochet project I've ever done if I finished it. Which makes me kind of want to finish it. I do have all the yarn. And I am pretty sure I am close to the finish line. I do have the body. This is the body with legs. I have both arms. I think those I have triangles. I think those are ears. Wait, let me show you these guys. I think he was an elf. I think the only things that were left is a sword and a shield. I don't think I had anything else. But also, I don't know if I will find the pattern for it. Okay, I will try to finish it. I don't know what I will do with it after that, but okay. I already put a lot of time into this, so let's leave it for now. I mean, leave it. Let's attempt to finish a bit. Next, I have this. This is actually from like 2 weeks ago. This is a produce bag, but I made it with cotton yarn and it turned out heavier than I would like it, and I want to use it for like fruits and veggies where they will be weighed at the cashier, and I don't really like I don't want to have additional weight just because of the bag that I have, especially that I know that I can buy reusable bags. So maybe actually I will frog this one. It's 50 grams. It's not that much. But also, why pay for the produce that is not produce? Only my bag. I know that this is a whole skein. Skein? I think it's skein. I know this is a whole skein lurk. I don't think I have anything set up for this command, but I hope you have a good time lurking. Okay, I think... I don't know. I know that I am doing... I don't know where it is, actually. I started doing another one of these, but with... Okay. I will be here when you're back. I started doing another one with a thinner yarn. Actually, I don't know if it's actually a good idea. Lurk is a habit. I understand. You're fine. So maybe I'll frog it. I have a big frog pile, actually. Then I have a head and a body of a dinosaur. And I know that I'm I'm pretty sure I have the rest of the body parts in here too. But I have a body part of multiple dinosaurs in here. So there's another one. There's a bigger version of this one. Yay. And I have also I know that those are also dinos. I never made the tail. Let's see. And I have another one of these potato dinos. And another one, this one is with the tail. And another one with started tail and never finished. Let me try to grab the yarn. Ooh, that is quite a mess. Ooh. I know that this is the correct yarn, but I don't know if it's still attached or not. I think it is. Oh my jeez. Okay, wait. What is happening here? I have... Don't tell me this whole thing. No, it shouldn't be. I have 2 yarns tangled here, and I'm not enjoying that. Who would have guessed that they will tangle when I will just put them in the drawer and I will show them around? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, okay. So... Okay, so this is still attached. Now I have some things on the floor. Okay. Oh, okay. This is the head. I knew that it was a head. I didn't know which way it was supposed to be turned. This is a head. This is, I'm pretty sure, a body of this head. With these ones, all of them, I should be able to find the pattern. I think it's saved on my phone. Okay, this is also a part of this thing. This, oh my god. Of this dinosaur. I also have 3 legs. So hopefully I can find another one. Yeah, I do. Okay, I have the first one. Let me pack this in the bag. I think, no, it should have a tail still. I have my 4mm crochet hook. I knew that doing this was a good idea. It has been chewed on by a cat, I think. I'm so happy about this. Okay. I think this is the tail. I have multiple I have multiple pink cones, but I think this is it. I'm hoping this is it. Okay, I have pink, not pink. I have blue yarn. The blue yarn is supposed to be used on these guys to make their, not tail. Actually, for the tail I need gray, but the spikes, they're supposed to have spikes. So I'm gonna leave that there. Next I have I have 4 legs. This is what they look like. I have 4 legs and a tail for this guy. I think I will pack it also in a bag. Okay, and then also for him, I have. Okay. I have everything? Yeah, I do. I have some spots that are supposed to be on the side of him. I will show you maybe. I think it's a good idea. I have one dinosaur from this pattern that is finished. So I think I can show you that and you will understand what it's supposed to look like. I have this guy. This is what it's supposed to look like. So we have the spots on the side legs, the tail. He's a pretty cool and pretty cute guy, I think. I don't know what you guys think. Pretty cool one, I think. But that one is finished, so it's not for here. Okay, this, I think I have everything that I'm supposed to have for this guy in the bag. Now I just have a handful of thingies. I have yarn. I think I used, it's not yarn, it's floss. Oh, I think it's part of the hexicardi, like the leftover. No, but I finished at black. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna put it in the scrap yarn. Okay, and now the body parts. Mm-hmm. That's a hard one. And then we have this guy that is pink. It doesn't look like maybe a tail. Maybe actually this one should have spikes. I do have like two tiny legs, so maybe those are supposed to be his legs. Oh my god, I don't know. I think I'm going to put all of these pink parts and this guy with the other pink dino, and I will just have to find patterns for them. Ooh, we have a light! Hello! Experiment! Hello! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, hello, hello! What were you guys doing? How was your stream? I'm doing finish or frog. I'm actually finishing up. I have like few last pieces to decide on what to do with. I have a whole frog pile, which, if you don't know crochet, frog means basically unraveling the whole project. And thank you so much for the follow. Unraveling the project and claiming back the yarn, and then not here. Here you will see better. Here I have things that I have to finish, and on the desk I am currently like looking through the last few things. Oh my god, you guys are chatting so much. Let me see what you guys saying. Hello, 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 hello. How it's going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. The follow, I thanked for the follow already. I was the most recent follower. I don't even know when I followed you. Yay. You followed me 4 days ago. I can still see it. The stream was great. I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 3 and having a lot of fun. What is it? I have never heard about this. I love the frogs. It's not really the same frogs, but I'm glad you like them. Oh, Sally took my place. Oh my. Sorry, not sorry, not. I don't know if I can do like last two ones. I'm sorry. But I still see you. I have my activity feed. I still see you. Okay, I have last 4 dinos that I need to just make spikes for. So I'll put all of them together with the yarn that I have. And I will finish them at some point. Although those are pretty small things and I don't like doing small things. I have one of the spikes made and those are tiny. What are you making today? I am not really making anything. I'm going through all of the unfinished projects that I had from the past 3.5 years that I have been crocheting, and I'm deciding what I want to destroy and what I want to finish. And I have a few things that actually were finished and I don't know why they were there. For example, I have a balloon dog, but a crochet. Kingdom Hearts is a game series that you go through Disney worlds and get to interact with Disney characters and help them to be a part of their story. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Is it Is it like a cozy game? My eyes start watering. They do that sometimes. Never take a knife. I just got the Tangled World and I have Donald and Goofy with me. Oh, that sounds really cool and cute. It's really cool. I love the balloon dog. Thank you. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know why I had him hidden. I was thinking about putting some wire inside of him because he's kind of floppy. I think I could put some wire, or try at least. I never done that, but I could try to put some wire inside of him and like make him stand up. He would be a pretty cool decoration if I had him there. So actually, I should put him in the finished pile, which is on my bed. I don't know if you have a command for it, but I'll lurk for a little bit. I still stay by my PC after I rated, but 2 XP you need now. I don't have a command. I think I should do it because you're actually the second person today who would like to have that command. But I'm glad that you stay lurking. It's more of a running around and kicking ass game. It's not that hard, but it's a story-based game that will usually put you to tears by the end. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Wait, I need some water. It's the only game series that got me to cry over a fictional character. Yeah, I will also try to make a lurk comment. I wanted to have a exclamation mark today command where before every stream I will say what we're doing in the stream, and I think I did it only for the first stream. So actually, if you type it, it should show what I was doing on the first stream. And yeah, I never got to update it. I'm very much like done something once person. I'm not really good at being consistent, which probably not a good thing, but that's what it is. Also, what the lurk command is supposed to do, like just say have a happy lurk. What else? Okay, I think I need to close my window because my throat is starting to hurt. Just give me a moment. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, so I have some dino parts here, which are to be finished. And I have some more dino parts here that also need to be finished. Basically, yeah, just letting you know that they're lurking. I have a funny comment next to it. Oh, being funny is not my job, so I don't know what I will put there. But I will think about it. I should put it somewhere. I don't have my to-do list open, so I'm not gonna do that. I can show you what else I had. I had this fish that I decided to turn into a cat toy, and I also have this wonky cat that I also decided to turn into a cat toy. I have a jellyfish, which I didn't decide to turn into a cat toy. Although I feel like it would also be a good cat toy. Put it on what's it called? Fishing rod, something like that. Pretty cool, but I'm not gonna do it. And also I have a cat hat for cats that is a reindeer that I will put on one of my cats, and then I will just frog it. I need to update my alerts because I realized today that my resub alert and my red alert is the default ones, so I need to find good ones. I love the fish, it's really nice. Thank you. I think it's kind of ugly because it's brown, but I'm glad you like it. I also need to work on I have to work on so many things. It is only my third stream, but I don't have that much time in between streams, so before every stream I'm trying to do something. Like today I was redecorating my background. I did the vine, and also I put some lights like there, but you can barely see them. One thing that I really need to do is fix my camera because I am right now I'm connected through a website that I connected to OBS, and I can see that it is there is a little bit of a delay between my voice and the video, which I hope is not noticeable. I'm pretty sure it's not, or if it is, it's only a little bit, but I know that it's there and it's annoying me. and I want to figure out how I can connect the phone to the OBS as a camera, but do it through USB, so the connection is not weird and wonky and unreliable. But I don't know how to do that. Okay, I have the finished things that I will, well, this one, I will put in the drawer of finished things, so it's not a delay for us, at least I don't notice it. If I clapped, you would notice it, but I'm worried that then you will start noticing it for the rest of the stream. Maybe I can clap at the end so you will see it then, and hopefully I will be able to, hopefully I will be able to fix it for the next stream. Fair point, thank you. Okay, so now that I have looked through everything, I can either destroy something or finish something. Which one do you prefer? My throat starts. It's like once you see it, you can, I see it. Exactly, that's what I'm worried about. But I can do it at the end of the stream if you will be there. So you will see it. Also today I deleted my stats window in the OBS because last time I had it on and I started overthinking it and I stopped enjoying the stream closer to the end, and so today I closed it, although I am very tempted to turn it back on, but I know it's not good and I know that I shouldn't be doing that. But also I want to know, I want to know. But I think it will be better if I don't. Also, oh my god, I am so pissed off. The way I want to do my streams is that I want to do some crafting on Monday and then games on Thursdays. And I was thinking about what games I can play, and one of my favorite games is Minecraft. And I was able to get access back to my Minecraft account, but I have a name that I wanted to change, and I wanted to change it to Layla Weather. And I go and do it, and then after I'm finished with like typing in the name, it says go to payment. I'm like, what do you mean payment? I'm not gonna pay to change the name, right? And then I click that. No, I will pay for that. And it costs, it's not even a small amount. It costs like over 1/4 of the game. And I find it to be fucking ridiculous that I have to pay to get my name changed. Like, fuck me. Like, I can understand paying to not have ads, but paying to have my name changed in the game? That is fucking ridiculous. I know that feeling. I also get anxious and worried when I see my stats, but I usually have Discord or something covering that part with it. What do you mean payment? What was it? What game was it? Minecraft. I had it in like Polish currency, so that's not really going to tell you much, I think. But it's like in dollars, it should be like around $10. Well, I don't think Mojang would do that. I think that is Microsoft's fault. I think they are very hungry for money. Mojang, I feel like they were fine, but they, sold the game. So, also another thing, I had Minecraft on my old laptop, which is not really working great for streaming. And now I have this laptop, my boyfriend's laptop, and I wanted to install it, and I had to fucking log into my Microsoft account to download the game. And while I was logging into my Microsoft account, the only way to log in was to log in into everything Microsoft related to my account to download the game. And also, I am sure that that is not enough, and I will still have to log into the game. Fucking ridiculous. Thankfully, I've only changed my username in Minecraft once, so I've never had to pay for it. Good for you. I mean, I now changed to Layla Weather, so I also don't think I will pay for it again. But that, I just cannot get over it. It pissed me so much. Yeah, Microsoft is the bane of my existence when it comes to Minecraft. Yeah, I'm starting to kind of hate them because of that. It went too far, and I cannot accept it. I think I closed my window too late and my throat is starting to hurt, and that is not good because I want to keep streaming still. But anyway, okay. You didn't say if you prefer me destroying something or finishing something, so I'll just destroy something. I have. Wait, you will tell me if you can hear my yarn winder, because if you can, then that means that I'll have to do it all by hand. And I don't want to do it by hand. So I hope you won't. I know Overwatch makes you pay if you want to change your name. It's the first time it's free though, so I've been able to do that. Otherwise, I would just make a new account. I would make a new account, but I will have to pay for the game again. So yes, yes, destroy it. Okay, tell me if you can hear it. Okay, but when I'm talking, can you hear it? I create the death of yarn. It's actually a rebirth of yarn because I will use it for something new. Overwatch is free now, so it doesn't matter much. Yeah, for them then really doesn't make sense to do it because I would also create a new account. But for Minecraft, I can hear some of it when you're talking. I'll try to maybe put it further away, but you won't be able to see it that well. That's not really good actually. Maybe I can put my camera a little bit lower. Okay, like that. I'll try to do it slowly and nicely. Is it like really bad? Like you cannot watch the stream because of it? Or is it just like a little bit? It's not distracting at all. You're all good. Okay. Then it's fine. Then we're fine. Wait, I need to go with. How do you do that? Like that. Okay. There's like this little. No, you can't see it. Okay. This is our current situation. There's like a little thingy here that I need to feed my yarn through. No, not this way. How do I do it? Jeez. It's just a spiral, but it's better than me. Actually, I don't know how to do it. Okay, okay. And now we just go for it. Actually, today is the first day that I have been using this yarn winder correctly because I didn't know this is supposed to be here. I always had it like in here, and it was at the wrong height. It's just a low murmur, nothing to but. Okay, good. That's very good. So that's what we're doing. We are unraveling a market bag that ended up being too heavy, and I didn't want to pay for product that I wasn't buying, so I decided to destroy it. I'm gonna be right back. I need to stretch to walk around a bit after sitting for overalls. Completely understandable. I will be here when you're back. But I love to see the yarn returns to its base form. It will be waiting for you here. I'll make sure of it. Okay, but actually now that I don't really have much to talk about, I could do the talking hearts. Also, this is for couples, so there might be questions that don't really fit, you know? And they have a thoughtful and a playful one. Wait, this is just the instruction. This is also instruction. Oh, this is not instructions. So let me see. A playful one. Was there ever a time you didn't make it to the bathroom? I don't think so. Not since I'm not a child. What are you most looking forward to in the future? Ooh, actually, I think I would really like the streaming to go well. That would be pretty nice. I think that's like my main goal, and I think that makes me the happiest right now. It's streaming. I also look forward to being a better version for myself because that's something that I have been working for a pretty long time, and I have my ups and downs, but most of the time I feel like it's going in the right direction. Sometimes I feel like I didn't make any progress, but I guess that's also normal. That sometimes, you have the downs also. I look forward to moving out and living on my own, because I am now living in somebody's house and I would really like to have my own apartment. I look forward to all the travel that I'm going to do, to all the foods that I'm going to try. I do like the food, so I do look forward to that. Actually, tomorrow I have a date day with my boyfriend. I don't know what it is. It's a surprise for me. I mean, I know some of it because when we were watching, my boyfriend has, it's just lucky like that, but we were watching something on his phone and a notification came from like Gmail that your massage for couples has been scheduled. And I saw it. So I know about that part, but from what he said, that's not the only thing that we're doing. So I am looking forward to that too. Mm, something else? Actually, I have a dentist in like a month, and I am looking forward to having my tooth like fixed. Because it has been hurting like a bitch. I'm, on the other hand, am lucky like that, where if I don't take care of my teeth, and I mean, by don't take care of them, I mean I don't go to a dentist, I am completely fine. But as soon as I schedule a visit, a tooth is going to start hurting. And I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't go to a dentist anymore, you know? It's like the cat in the box. If I don't know that something is wrong with my teeth, then it's not wrong, you know, because I don't know about it. Okay, we have the first ball of yarn reclaimed. What do I want next? I don't really want to do the poncho. It's huge. It's fucking enormous. Okay, I think I'm going to do some of these guys. I will do them by hand though. I don't think I need. Oh my god, I'm starting to have a messy desk and I'm not liking it. I need to clean it all over. Just give me a moment. Okay. Those are the cards. I'll put them here. This guy I can put here. Excuse me. Okay, and here I have the box. Is this the start or is it the finish? Okay, it's the finish. Good. So I'm gonna do some of these squares now. These ones, for the lurkers, I was talking about it before, but I can tell you now. Again, I was making a blanket for my grandma. I was actually wanted to make two blankets, one for my grandma and one for myself. But after I spent over a year making the blanket for my grandma, I decided that I don't actually need a blanket, you know? And so now I will just unravel all of those squares, and I do have an idea of what to do with the scraps that I think I will do next month. It depends if something comes in the mail for the next week. So I will either start it next week or a few weeks later. I don't know. Also, I might be doing the same thing next week, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it in my free time outside of streaming. We'll see how much I will get done today, actually. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like a longer stream today, maybe. Overall, I wanted to go for 4 hour streams, but both of the ones that I had were 3 hours, and that's because it was tiring, honestly. Uh, Not in a bad way, not in like a I don't want to do it anymore way. Just I feel tired because I'm speaking a language that is not my native language, and also because I'm stressed out and talking to people. Way, you know what I mean. is a very pretty yarn. I think, oh, there are two, I think 2 yarns in here. It looks pretty cool. Okay, let me do another question. Oh, I started unraveling on the wrong side. Okay, this one is the right one. Okay, let me do another one of these guys. Playful. What new activity could we do together that doesn't require a screen? Well, we, as me and you in the chat and lurking, without the screen, not much, because I do have to stream. But is there anything that I would like to? I actually have a set to make stamps, and I would like to do that, but I don't really have any ideas on what I should put on the stamps. Like, I want to do activity, but I don't really have an idea of what to put on them. But oh, I have 3 strings of yarn here. Okay. I would like to do that on stream, but I don't think I have a way to position my camera downwards. I think would have to have 2 cameras, because one would have to be on me and the other one on what I'm doing. Because I don't think from the angle that I have here, it would be really nice to see. Also, I would have very small space to work on, so I don't really like that. So yeah, I would have to have a way to position the camera like that, because I don't think the stand that I'm using right now is going to have, it would be able to do that, because I'm pretty sure it would one, fall over, and second thing, you would see the stand because it is not made to be positioned like that. When it comes to 2 cameras, I could use my phone as the second camera. I'm already using a phone. It is my boyfriend's old phone that I'm going to buy from him to use it as a camera. But I could use my phone, I guess, as the second camera. But what? But yeah, I don't have a way to position. Also, I feel like it would be good to have a mic hand, because I'm still worried about mic picking up every like little tap that I have on the desk. The foam pad that I'm using works quite well, but I'm still worried. Plus, if I had mic on my desk, there is a probability of me knocking it off, and that would not be good or sound good. So yeah, so that's waiting for the future. I can still do crochet, at least. I mean, at least it's the main activity that I have been doing for the past few months. So I'm actually really liking that. Is there anything else that I would like to do? I would like to play Minecraft, but I will do that on Thursdays. Also, I want to play Minecraft on mods. I have found a mod pack that I really like. I just need to download it and test it. I wanted to do it before the stream, but for some reason Minecraft were installing for very long. I actually don't know if it's still not installing. I think it still is installing. That's weird. I don't know what happened there, but I will have to, after the stream, I will have to look into that and, test the mod pack so nothing goes wrong while I'm streaming. Is there anything else? I would like some other games, but I don't know what exactly. I liked the description of the game that you guys were playing on Experiments stream. Kingdom. I should have wrote it down, actually. Let me find it. I write it down. Kingdom Hearts. And write it down. I need to look into this game because it sounds pretty good. Like something that I could play. So maybe also that. Okay. Do I have any other ideas? I don't know. I like this square, like a red one. I don't think I do. I mean, I have ideas of like different crafting things. I definitely have a few. I have planned the next 3 Monday streams basically, uh, with different craft things, but I don't really want to spoil what that's going to be. Okay, let's see. There's like, what have you done this year that has made the biggest impact on your life? Give me a moment. We have a companion here. I don't know how she will deal with all the yarn around her. I don't know how I will deal with her around the yarn. Okay, I got just a little bit tangled here. She's so cute. Okay. What have you done this year that has made the biggest impact on your life? I mean, so far, we have the 19th of January, so not much. I'm hoping that starting streaming is going to do that, but also I know that that is just like such a small percentage of people who try streaming actually do something with it, like make it their career. So I'm not like putting all of my hopes onto it, but I mean, not all the hopes for my future I'm not putting onto it, but it is still something that I hope is going to turn out good, or at least maybe if not like a full-time income, at least like a side hustle or something that I would really enjoy doing. She cannot position herself. Now you're good. You're good now. Oh, actually, she's the cat. Where do I have it? Where do I have it? Where do I put? Where I can put. I think she will let me put it on herself. Oh no. Smell it. Maybe I'll be fine with it. One ear and an Okay, maybe I'll. She doesn't like it. Okay, I'm not gonna make her do it if she doesn't want it. I'm kind of sad. I was hoping they will look funny on her. Yuki. Is there anything else that I did this year that might have a big impact? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's do another one. If you could pick a tattoo for me, what would it be? If I could pick a tattoo for myself, I actually have some ideas. I really want tattoos. I have two tattoos, very small ones, but I do want to have more tattoos. But I'm constantly changing my mind about what I want to have and where I want to have it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. She's like scratching my sweatpants, and I don't really want to have holes in my sweatpants. Uh, anyway, coming back to what I was saying. Mm, yeah, I'm constantly changing my mind about what I want to have and where I want to have it. So, and I don't want to regret anything. So, not yet a time for a tattoo, but I want to be tattooed, at least to some extent. What is currently going well in your life? quite everything, honestly. I'm in a relationship. I have two really cool cats. I started doing something that I wanted to be doing, aka streaming. So pretty well, I'd say. Mm. Do you have any interesting or weird hobbies as a child? Ooh, I don't think so. I know that I was a weird kid in like my primary school. Maybe not the weirdest, but I was a weird kid. I remember that I started watching YouTubers when nobody would do that in my class, or like one person would do that, and they would find, like, the rest of the class would find that weird. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. I cannot remember anything, honestly. I had a phase of like DIYing things and like doing room decor or decorating my notebooks for school. I don't know if that's considered weird. What did you learn from a job that everyone should know? I have one thing, but that is like Polish law of warranties. But I don't think it affects other countries. Mm, Anything else? Something that I learned. I don't think it's something that everybody should know, but it's something that I learned that I think is a good way of looking at things. Is that in my most recent job, at some point we started having two plans. There was a plan minimum and the plan optimum, and the plan minimum was basically what would have to happen for us to accept something as being done, and the plan maximum was what is the best thing that could happen, or like what could we do for us to accept it as being done. And I very like that way of going with things, like have the biggest plans, but also see, like, if you have to do something less but still you execute the task, and maybe it's not perfect but it has been executed, then it's good enough, and there's no point of overthinking it or perfecting it to, like, throughout the eternity, basically. So I did like that. If you were an influencer, what type of content would you create? Let me think about that one. I have no idea. I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, back. I'm Layla. Haha. Hit you with your own dad jokes. That joke. I have a cat with me. Wait, can I show it to you? Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cat. No, we won't be able to see her. Oh, there it is. The cat with the dick on her face. Okay, be careful with your head now. Hey, that was good. Got my stretches in, and now I'm contemplating dinner. I'm also kind of hungry. Yes, please show me the cat. Yeah, so cute. I see the ears and the whiskers. Yeah, she's. I mean, I could put my desk a little bit lower, but she's in a way where I don't think she wants to be shown because she's underneath the desk. I can show you the yarn. This is the yarn in its basic form. What are you talking about making out? So I have these talking cards. This is like a game with, I mean, game with different questions. These are actually for couples, but I'm reading and answering them. And there was a question: if you were an influencer, what type of content would you create? And I started saying that I don't know, and I really have to think about this one. You know, I guess I would start streaming. I mean, isn't this the content you're making? Yeah, that's the point of the joke. That this is what I would be doing. Yeah, but besides, I mean, I feel like being a YouTuber also would be pretty cool, but I hate editing. There's the reason why I chose streaming over YouTube, because I hate editing. When I have to edit a TikTok, I just hate doing it so much. It takes so much time and so little is being done, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe in the future, if I'm already rich and famous, I can hire an editor and they would do the editing for me, but I don't think I will ever do it by myself. Personally, I'd love to make Dungeons and Dragons content. I would run games and stream it for the world to see. Why don't you do it? I feel like that would be pretty cool. I mean, I've never played it. I've heard about the game only. But why don't you do it? If I had something else, maybe if I had something else to do, I would do like food content. But I am also thinking about doing like cooking streams or actually baking, because I prefer baking streams. I think that would be fun, but I would have to move out of here because, as I said, it's not my house, so I wouldn't like feel comfortable showing off somebody else's house in the streams. But in the future, for sure. I do already stream one of my games. It's mainly that I don't know enough content creator friends that want to play D&D with me on stream. I get it. Understand. I hope you will find those people. I'm not recommending myself because I also don't know how to play. And also, I think you have to be in the same place. Or can you do it through the internet? Mm. I think if when I finish this yarn, I will go and finish something. Don't eat the yarn. My cat is reacting to the yarn being moving in front of her face, and I think she's trying to eat it a little bit. You can do it through the internet. It's a lot of fun. I mainly play D&D online. Oh, that's interesting. But I think it's cool that you don't have to have people at like in the same place as you. Although I heard of people who like decorate their house and make everything like a dungeon or something. And that also seems really cool. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't want that question. It's actually streaming again. I'm actually streaming online. We're on like first session in so far. At what time are you streaming it? Also, but you will no wait. Were we living? Weren't we living in the same time zone? I don't remember. I know it was happening during the first stream that I talked with somebody about it, but I remember the first stream like a dream. So barely anything from it actually. Actually, I was saying in that stream that I might not remember it, and I was kind of right. You will have to leave my lap now. I know it's very bad, and I'm a very bad person that I kick you out. But unfortunately, I have to go to my bed and pick something from there, you know? So I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, we're in the same time zone. Okay, so I do remember it correctly. So at what time is your stream? I don't know what I will be doing on Wednesday, but I think I'll be sitting here and like repairing some stuff. Yeah, you have to go. So I will for sure watch if I'm here. Mm. I decided that I will do a neck warmer. Okay, I can bring you up, back up a little bit. There we go. Wait, I can put this like here. I have so many of those squares. Frog. Okay, I am doing. I have a drawer opened and I see my cat trying to get inside of it. I will make this into a yarn, not yarn, a neck warmer. This is a little bit of yarn that I have. I have no idea what size of hook I was using. I'm guessing a 4 or a 5, I think. Oh yeah, I'd be happy to have you watching. I do silly voice and make a lot of jokes while still hitting you in the feels. I would love to watch that. The cat just wants to be cozy. I get it. I would also love to be cozy. Do you overall experiment? Do you have like a streaming schedule? I tried to look it up in your Twitch, but I didn't really see anything. And I don't have my notification on for anything basically. So if I knew your schedule, then I could just pop in. But I do have to go start making food. I'm getting really hungry and storage closing soon. I understand. I hope you have a really good dinner. I hope you I hope you make something good. The cat got into the drawer. And yeah, I will see you maybe on Wednesday. I'm not promising anything because I'm not sure what I will be doing, but I'll try my best to be there. Okay, I'm like redoing the yarn. I don't. Okay, so I have red on one side, black on the other, and I was hoping that I can get to red on this yarn, but I'm seeing that it's going to black and not to the red, which is not good. But I guess it has to have a seam somewhere, so it's fine. How many was I doing? Like 2, I think. I don't have a solid schedule, but I mainly stream on Monday, Wednesday, and either Thursday or Friday. Those are my days, but they're not set in stone yet. I understand. But like, do you have the times maybe? Like afternoons or mornings? Is anybody streaming on mornings? Mostly at 12 or at 1. Oh, so you do stream in the mornings. Or is it at night? I don't think it's at night. D&D is on 18:30. Okay. So tomorrow at 18:30. I'll try to remember and be there. Okay. I have to unravel this. Now is the morning. I eat breakfast, then prepare my stream starter. Okay, I understand. I'll also try to be on those in the future if I am in next to my computer. And if not, maybe I will actually turn on my notification. I have my notification off because I have them off for everything, or almost everything, so that's why I don't have them. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Have a great stream and the rest of your day. Thank you, and I hope you also have a great rest of your day and your dinner. I hope also it's really good. Bye. Now go to another question. If you were stranded on an island, how quickly would you start making threads with intimate objects? Thank you. See you. Bye. Quickly, very quickly, I think. If I knew that I was stranded from the first moment, probably immediately. That would be my guess. I think I have a hook that is too small, actually. So let me find a 6mm, I think. Give me a second, please. Okay, I have my hooks. And I have my 6mm one. Where is the 4mm one? Did I lose it? Oh wait, which one was I using? Was I using the 4 or a 5? Wait. I think I was using the 5. Let me see that. I don't know now. Let me try the 6. But it does look pretty big, so I feel like I might have been using the 6. It looks pretty good. The only thing is that I am kind of guessing if I have a half double crochet here, but it looks the same, I think. I think it is a half double crochet. So, and is it like, wait. I'm looking if it's like front loop only or something like that, but I don't think it is. No, no, it's a back loop only. Okay, so I'm doing it wrong. That's fine. Let me try that again. I'm sorry if you're not seeing it perfectly, but I'm changing yarn and I need some support that is being provided by my legs here. Okay. I don't know, something feels off. Maybe it is fine, I'm just overthinking it. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. What's controversial? What shouldn't be? Human rights. Let's go to the next one. If you were campaigning to be my significant other, what would your slogan be? Okay, if I was campaigning to be your favorite streamer, actually, I don't know. Like, I don't. Nothing is coming to my head. I would maybe say something about the fact that English is not my first language and I make a lot of mistakes, and maybe that's uh, funny and you can feel smart when you're watching me. It's a hard question, honestly. I remember that I was going through those cards with my boyfriend, but I don't remember our answers. I am kind of guessing that we never actually answered this one because it required too much thinking for us. Yeah, on the other side, it didn't. It had like a wild card, which means that you can ask whatever you want, which is not something that I want. How can I better support you right now? You can follow if you're not. Besides that, nothing much. I'm not gonna ask anybody for donations, so that's all that you can do. But I think at least everybody is who I saw in the chat is following me, so you're doing the most, and I'm really grateful for that. How did you earn and spend your first paycheck? Ooh, so I have like two different stories, I guess. I don't know if the first one counts as paycheck. So I got some money from school because I had good grades. When I was in my technical school, it wasn't much, but I bought an acrylic nail set, like a lamp and a few nail polishes. That's what I did. I'm going to lower it a little. Oh, you can see the cat. Wait, there she's there. There. Let's go. So I bought that. I didn't have to like tell them what I got or anything like that. So that's what them. I'm in the school. So that's what I got. But like actual first paycheck, I just got it by working. Um, I was working at a magazine. I was packing things, and I spent it. I actually saved it up to pay for my university, and I paid for my university with it. Next, how does my personal complement yours? Okay, this one, as I said, these are for couples, so some of them may not fit our streamer viewer setting. If you were offered a free trip to space, would you take it? Absolutely. Yes, of course. I have a wonky part. Okay. Can you please not look at it? Thank you. I don't know why wouldn't I? I am really into sci-fi movies and like to space, or if we were colonizing another planet, absolutely I would love to do that. I know that I am not fit to it when it comes to my um fitness. Like I don't think my body would handle it, but I think I would train if I had that opportunity. Maybe that's actually what I need to start working out. I need somebody to offer me a free trip to space. So if anybody has that, I will be here waiting for that. So you know who to call if you need that. And if you need somebody for a free trip to space. Next, who was the last person you felt inspired by? Peanut Butter Mochi. She's also a small streamer. Uh, and I like the way she edits her TikToks. She makes like gameplay TikToks from her streams, and I really like that. And also, I feel like she has a nice community in her streams, and I would also like to have that. I think I'm starting to build that. I definitely have people who are reoccurring in my streams, and that's really, really nice. Obviously, new people are also really nice, but seeing somebody like a few times in a row, that means that they actually enjoy my streams. That they decided to come back, and that's really nice. So her, what was the weirdest black market at your school? Actually, I created a black market at my school. I was in primary school, and somewhere I got this like cardstock paper that was perforated to make, I think, 12 like little pieces of cardboard, and I somehow managed. It wasn't even intentional, but I somehow managed to make that a currency between me and a few other people in my class, again primary school. And we would use it to buy like little trinkets from ourselves. And then I remember when I didn't have, like, I was over that, I had like a little bit left of those, and I sold it to somebody in my class for real money. It was very low amount of money, but I remember that after that I was really stressing out that a teacher is going to learn about it, and that they will be angry at me because I sold it. Now I didn't really do anything wrong. I mean, they wanted to buy it, and also it was a very small amount of money. But I remember I was stressing out for a bit after that. So yeah, that was that. What do you think we're struggling? Oh, that's relation. Time freezes for everybody, but us for one day. What would we do? We would do a stream. I think I don't know what I would do in the stream. If time froze just for me, I think I would chill out for the whole day. I feel like that would be like the moment where I feel like I deserve to chill out, because I'm kind of struggling with that. Like I feel like there's constantly so much to do, so I shouldn't be relaxing. Although I know that relaxing is really important and everybody should do that, but I'm learning that and learning to be okay with relaxing. So maybe that would give me a good enough reason to just relax for the whole day. When do you have hard time asking for help? Always. I hate asking for help. I hate it when somebody's helping me without me asking them. So always. How did you meet one of your closest friends? I met my best friend on Tinder. She was the first person I ever matched with when I was on Tinder, and we are still friends. We, just to make it clear, there was nothing between us other than friendship. Uh, but yeah, I'm still friends with her. Have you changed your mind about anything recently? Ooh, I don't think so. I cannot remember anything. I don't know. I'm trying to think. That I don't think that there was anything like that. So I guess no. What in our lives is having its golden age now? Ooh, TikTok, I think. What else? I don't know. I feel like golden age is like trending things, I think. So I'm guessing TikTok. I don't know if there's another trend after Stanley's and Labubu's already there. I know that today on TikTok the trend is something or someone but an owl. Like if Kim Kardashian was an owl. Uh, so I guess that has a golden age now. But it's like now as today and not this year or something like that. How do you think your parents' relationship affected what you look for in a partner? Very much, because I think my father is a great partner to my mother, and I want nothing less than that. So yeah, a lot. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done as a couple? Me and my boyfriend. We were going. We did like a week ago. We were going to McDonald's, but we actually went to like Craft Burgers. Not the name of the restaurant, just describing it. But besides that, I don't know. I'm not really a spontaneous person. I mean, I am spontaneous if I don't have a plan, but if I have a plan, then I'm sticking to that plan. And I don't care that there is a better way to do something. I have a plan, and that is the best way to do something, okay? And I will have a meltdown if the plan changes. I'm not kidding. We actually had a situation like that with my boyfriend a year ago, I think. We were going on a trip and we had every single day planned, and then we decided to switch 2 days, and we did it because it actually made sense. Like the how the weather was made sense to do it this way, and I needed like 15 minutes to myself to accept that I hate changing plans. Is there anything you would like to improve about yourself? Is there anything that I wouldn't? I know I'm working on my confidence. I'm working on just like doing things that I plan to do. So if there is anything, I feel like I'm working on it. What would you be an what would be an accurate tagline for this week? Oh my god, it just started. The past one, starting streaming. Layla Weather started streaming. Or wait, maybe make it like clickbaity. You wouldn't believe how this streamer's first stream went. Everybody was shocked. What's the bravest thing you've ever done? I don't know. I jumped with a parachute. I guess that's brave. I also jumped on a bungee. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? What was your favorite game to play at recess and why? I don't remember. I think we had a game where there was some kind of like poem that we were say, and we were doing like clapping on our own hand, and then with this hand clapping somebody's hand, and whoever's hand it ended at would leave the game, and there was just one person standing at the end. I think I like that. Besides that, I don't really remember other games. What would it take to know you more? Time. Give me time, and I will tell you everything. I am a very talkative person, and I'm the person who first talks and then regrets that they were talking. So just give me time. What's one of the best times you've had on vacation? Ooh. I remember I went on a vacation on a summer camp, and I didn't know anybody there, and we somehow formed a group of 7 people where we just felt like we knew each other throughout our whole lives, and we had so much fun throughout those 10 days and that we were together there, and we planned to spend another vacation together next year, but it didn't happen. But yeah, that also the first trip that I ever had with my boyfriend. That was also great. Also, we had a trip last year. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's 2026 and not 2025. Oh my god. I forgot it's already that. We had a trip last year. My boyfriend organized it where we, because we wanted to do it on a budget, we were sleeping in a car. We had like a, not called a truck, like a smaller car, like a delivery driver car, like this size, and we're sleeping in the back of it. That was really fun. Although it was really cold, even though we were in August, but the temperature at night was like dropping very low, and we could feel that. Uh, okay. What do you feel the most confident giving advice on? Nothing. No, actually, I feel like I'm really good at healthy conversation and like good communication. So maybe that. I'm not saying that I'm good at it in English, but I'm pretty good in Polish, okay? The fact that I don't know words doesn't mean that I don't know how to like communicate problems or okay. What one item on your bucket list that we can do together this year? We together. We could maybe hit affiliate. That would be pretty good. I'm not hoping for a partner this year. I mean, okay, I am hoping for. I have big dreams, and I am not realistic because being realistic gave me depression. So this year, being the Lulu is the Sululu for me. So I do actually have huge unrealistic goals for streaming, but when it comes to realistic ones, I definitely would like to hit affiliate like this or next month. I think that's possible. That's that. What do you think is the biggest hurdle you've overcome as a couple? Okay, as me, probably problems with my mental health. What's one physical trait you've always liked about yourself? My eyes. I think I have very pretty eyes, and also right now also my hair. I like the color of my hair. It doesn't look great in this lighting. It looks kind of orangey. It's not really orangey in real life. But I like my hair. I like how healthy it is. Actually, how healthy I made it. But I also really like my eyes. I think I have very pretty eyes. No, I'm pretty sure they just look like two black dots, but I have hazel eyes. What does your body and mind feel at this moment? I am a little bit stressed, a little bit tired. My throat hurts. And I think that's it. Besides that I'm good. Oh wait, I didn't do this one. If you could eavesdrop or on any conversation, what conversation would you choose? Ooh. I don't know anything about me, I guess. Or maybe I could eavesdrop or like a actual conversation on Area 51 and learn what's there. But besides that, just any conversation about me would be pretty cool. Where do you feel most comfortable outside of your home? Ooh. Hmm. I guess when I'm on a walk anywhere. I don't have like a favorite spot or anything like that, so that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. This is how much yarn I have left. I don't know if it will be for a whole row. I don't think it will. I also need to close it up, so I wonder if this is actually going to go through my face. Let me try it on. Oh, although my hair is going to like electrocute itself. Wait, let me. Okay, so it's not really going through my head. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I could make it a little bit smaller, but I also don't want to frog this whole thing. But also, if I close it up and it will turn out to be too small, then I will have to frog it. Like, on my throat is completely fine. Okay, I think I'm just going to close it up. And that will be all. How do I do it though? Do I have an idea for that? Mm-hmm. I don't want to do it with like I really don't want to close it this way, like do a single crochet or a slip stitch. I think I'm just gonna do, I think it's called mattress stitch, it's like that with a yarn needle. Let me take this. Okay, I tied a knot here. How much do I need it? Like twice this length, something like that. I should have, okay. Close it, no, not close, snip it. Oh my god, I need to stop biting my lips. And I will close it. I don't know if I can do it in a way where you will be able to see it, unfortunately. Maybe I can. Okay. What do we have next? If you could pick the lineup for a concert, who would perform? Ooh. My best friend, number one. Artemas is my current favorite when it comes to artists. Misio is like a is a band that I feel a lot of nostalgia to. So I think I could choose them too. Like that would be pretty cool. I'm not listening to their music that much anymore. Especially that also reminds me kind of the time where I was listening to them. Mm, but as I said, I do feel quite nostalgic towards them still. And I think that's it. I don't know how many I could choose. I mean, there are obviously a lot more other artists that are good. I don't know how many I could pick. I guess just my favorites. What have you learned about yourself recently? That my English is not as good as I was expecting it to be when I'm stressed. It's better when I'm not stressed, but I thought that the stress is not going to affect it that much, I guess. And also that talking for over 3 hours is quite tiring to me. How did you try to impress me at the beginning of our relationship? How did I try to impress my boyfriend? I don't think I did uh, try to do that. Especially at the beginning of our relationship. We knew each other very well at the beginning of our relationship. I mean, the relationship, like, when we started officially being in a relationship, but the beginning of us knowing each other, I also don't think I did. No, actually, our first time meeting, we went to, I think it's called 8 Ball in English. And before I went there, I had work that day and I was talking with my coworkers about like how do I play because I'm pretty sure I have been. I don't think I'm guessing I did play it before, but I never played it well, and also a long time has passed since I played it. So, I wanted to know at least something about it. But my boyfriend, on the other hand, he's really good at 8 Ball, and that's why he chose that place. And I mean, he did make a really good impression on me, so I guess it worked. Next, what we have, what do you wish I told you more often? Okay, I'm gonna answer that. What is your favorite family tradition? Ooh, I remember when I was still spending Christmas with my parents because now I'm doing it with my boyfriend. I really liked that. So in Poland, we get presents on the 24th. Overall, our celebrations start on the 24th, and they start with a huge dinner. There should be 12 dishes there, and then after the dinner, we get our presents. And for the past few years, I was the one who was like reading, like taking the gifts and giving them to the people who they belonged to, and I really like that. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Oh, actually, me and my boyfriend, we have a bag, like a gift bag, that we use back and forth between us whenever we give each other gifts. And I do also like that. I think that's like pretty cute to do that too. I don't think there's anything else. Which era of your life would you want to watch as a movie? The future one, so I would know how it goes. But besides, I don't know if my life was that impressive or interesting until now. I mean, now if the streaming is going to work, then it's going to be interesting. But besides that, I don't really think anything. I don't think there is anything that I would really like to watch. How quickly do you think I could make you laugh without touching you? How fast you guys could make me laugh? I don't think very fast. I think that since I'm stressed, it would just not be easy. And although I do sometimes laugh with stress, but maybe if I was trying not to laugh, then I wouldn't. But overall, I think I'm pretty good at not laughing when I don't want to laugh. I don't know what I did, but it turned out wonky. You can see that this side is much higher. So I will unravel a little bit and like try to stretch it or something. I don't know how that happened because I feel like I'm going stitch by stitch, but somehow one side is thinner than the other. Maybe I did something wrong when I was like adding doing the additional few rows. I don't know. I'm not really going to count it. So mm. Can you please get into the needle? Thank you. Oh, almost. Let's go. What else do we have? What do you miss about last year? Hmm. I really liked living where I used to live. So maybe that a little bit. But besides that, I don't think I miss anything in particular. I'm trying to think of anything, but yeah, I don't think so. I feel like I'm still doing something wrong. Where's this one coming from here? I mean, by something wrong, I mean that it's still wonky. It is less wonky. Wait, how do I show that to you? It's less wonky, but still wonky. So let me undo that stitching once more. If I were arrested and you didn't know why, what would you assume happened? Can't really answer that about you guys, so I don't know. Are you currently worried about something that's not within your control? Yeah, I really like to be worried, especially about the things that are not in my control. Because where if it was within my control, then I would fix it. You know, if you were a retired supervillain, what course would you teach? Oh my god, witchcraft. I feel like being a witch is really cool. Whether it actually works or not, I don't care. Being a witch is pretty cool. If you could tell yourself something a year ago, what would it be? Ooh, that's a very good question. I don't know, maybe to start streaming earlier? Can't really think of any other ideas. Yeah, I think that. If you didn't know me, what sport would you automatically think I was good at? Hmm. Also can't answer. What will you be nostalgic for in 15 years? Ooh, probably like my youthfulness or something like that. Although I'm hoping that I will actually be like a more that I will work out more and be overall a healthier and more sporty person in 15 years, which I don't have like the bar is on the floor because I am not really doing anything workout wise nowadays. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But besides that, I don't know. Maybe like lack of not lack, but less responsibilities. I'll probably have more of them in 15 years. So something along those lines. Okay, I finished this. It actually looks quite thin. This is what it looks like on the back. It isn't actually that bad with like the lack of the transition between the two colors. I just need to weave in the ends. My favorite part. Okay, let me see. Thankfully, I only have 4 of them to weave in. You need that many. Okay. What else? Have you ever seen or met a celebrity? I feel like I've had. I remember that I've seen some YouTubers when I was much younger. I have seen stand uppers live, and after one stand up show, I went to the stand upper and stand uppers and took pictures with them. So maybe that counts. Mm, anything else? I talked with a stand upper during their show. I don't know if that will ever be on the internet, and if it will, I will not share that. Because I was talking about. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. About something. I'll rather keep it for me. How well do you think you're taking care of yourself? I could do better, definitely. But it's not that bad. I could work out. That I feel like would be the best change for me. Mm, because I'm starting to have like pain in my knees or in my back or something like that. And I'm 24 only, so that would be good to do. What was one of the first things you told your friends or family about me? So overall, about streaming, only 2 people know me IRL, and that's my boyfriend and my best friend. And I don't think I will tell about it anybody until I actually like make something out of it and you know get big. Oh, I do notice I have dropped some stitches here. There's like a but it is the bag, and also I have already stitched it and weaved in 3 out of 4, and so I'm not gonna redo that. I don't care about it enough to do that. It's only for me, so it's fine. I'm starting to feel yarn particles in my nose, and I feel like I must start sneezing. Bless me. I'm glad I was able to turn off the mic because that would probably hurt your ears quite a bit. Okay, and we are done with this guy. I am now actually really worried about how thin it is. I mean, like this way thin. Maybe can I use it as a beanie? Let me try it. I don't know. Actually, kind of tight, but not that bad. I just gathered it here. Not bad if I say so myself. We will see if it actually goes through. I don't want to like play with it around my hair too much because it will start puffing up, and I don't really want to have to deal with that on stream. So that's why I'm not doing that. Okay, I will put it in the to be finished pile for now so that I know to check it later. What do I do now? I would like to unravel something. Oh, I know what it is. I want to unravel this top. I have no idea where's the end because I'm pretty sure I whipped in the ends already. This. I did a pretty good job with that. Okay, so the stitches went which way? This way? This way. So in theory, I ended somewhere here, I think. Do I look even? Yeah, I think I'm seeing that. I think I'm seeing that. Or am I really wrong? I don't want to just cut into it. Where did I put the yarn needle? I just had it. I was just using it. Oh, here it is. Ooh, yes, I found the end. See that? There's the end. Okay, what now? It's my first time, I think, unraveling something that already like finished up with the Indians, everything. There we go. Okay, now just need to turn it a little bit. A little bit of Monica in my life. Okay, we're gonna sing. I will spare that from you, for you, from you. Okay. Let me do another question while I do that. What topic could we spend hours talking about? What topic could I spend hours talking about? I don't know. Actually, streaming. If somebody wanted to listen to me about like streaming and everything that I do for streaming and stuff like that, then I could probably spend hours on that. I think. I'm already getting really excited when I talk about it, but I'm trying to contain myself to not overwhelm people who have to listen about it. But I don't think they would mind listening about it, but I also know that since those are not topics that really interest them, then they may not really be interested in them, you know? If you received $10,000 today and had to spend it today, what would you buy? I would buy a computer. I would buy the whole setup. That would probably take 10K. I think that's what I would think. Oh, was that a different, oh, that is like a whole different panel. I didn't know that's how you did it. Okay. I'm not really happy about that. I would rather have that in one whole skein, however you call it, than in few balls. Okay, I guess I have to unravel this one to get to the other one. I'm really happy about getting this yarn bug. I think it looks really nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I just know that it looks nice and I will do something with it at some point because I have a lot of projects still to figure out. But okay, let me make a ball out of it while I'm at it. Let's go. Now I have that song in my head, that a little bit of Monica in my life. Okay, next. We actually went through quite a bit of this already. Doesn't feel like it. What's the best advice you've ever received? Oh, actually, I know. And I don't know if it's like the best, um, but one that was really good. Something that my mom told me uh, when I was still in a relationship with my ex. She told me that she didn't even tell me that about my ex. She just told me it just like that, so I would know it. And if I remember correctly, her mom told it to her, and then she told it to me, and that's that if there is something before marriage that annoys you, then after marriage is going to be unbearable. And honestly, that advice is the reason why I broke up with my ex. But I think it's true. I think it's true, and it's a good advice, I guess, or a good saying. Mm, so yeah, a little bit of knowledge for you guys here. Oh, oh, wait, I need to tighten the yarn winder. Who is more likely to go through bathroom drawers at someone else's house? I am not likely to do that because that's not okay to do. Am I very curious about what's there though? Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Also, my camera crashed again. There we go. Okay. We are back. Actually, this is creating quite a big ball. I was expecting something smaller, and it still has so much more to go. That's good. I will be able to make something bigger out of it than I was expecting. I'm overall very curious about like what people, how is the layout of somebody's house, how people, where people keep certain things or something like that. Not in a creepy way, in like I'm curious way. No. How have you been feeling lately? Excited about streaming. I think that's like the biggest feeling that I'm feeling recently. What's your most recent obsession? Streaming, but also crochet. Like a month ago, I think I picked up crochet again, mainly because I have too much like art stuff, and I'm trying to, or overall stuff. I don't have a lot of stuff, but I have too much to fit into this room. So I'm trying to kind of use it up. I don't want to throw out anything because I am also trying to live on a budget. So I'm trying to use up things that I have. But yeah, overall, I'm trying to use up things. So that's why I picked up crochet again. I told you in the first stream, if you weren't there, that I have kind of phases of streaming. I do it, no, not streaming, crocheting. I do it for some time, then I forget about it for like a few months. I don't want to do it, and then I do it again, and I'm obsessed about it, and I'm doing it every free moment. And I like the phases when I'm doing it at every free moment because it excites me and it's my hyperfixation. I feel good doing it. So yeah, this is a pretty big cake. It's actually bigger than this one. I'm glad that we have it. Is there something else that I could pin? Maybe I can just this. Mm-hmm. I have this. I don't know how. Okay. Oh, I have the string from it. This. Maybe I should do that too. Maybe I will spin like this and the string. This is the string from the top that also has weaved in ends already. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I see the knot. I just don't know if it's the beginning knot or the end knot. But I guess I have to unravel both of them. No, I don't actually. Mm, it's not that easy. Jeez, it's not easy at all. Oh, 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 I have something, I have something, I have something. Please tell me this is the ending one and not the beginning one. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, where else are we going? I think it's the starting one. I think it's the starting one. Mm. Let me do another one while I try to deal with that. What's something I've done recently that gave you hard lives? Okay, what's your favorite video game as a kid? I wasn't really playing games as a kid. The only thing that I can think of that I was playing was Minecraft. Although there was this like yogurt for kids that sometimes had um like little trinkets inside, and one time there was a game with that yogurt. I remember liking to play that as a kid. It was like it was supposed to like teach you some, I think, like letters and numbers. It was for like kids, like children. Mm, besides that, I don't know. I like to play. Liked to play ones where you were like dressing up a character. So maybe that. Besides that, I can't really remember anything else that I played. I think that's it. Okay, and now for this guy. Okay. What personally outside of your family has made the most positive impact on your life? My best friend and my boyfriend. So them. I'm saying my best friend first because I met her first. So, and I feel like if I met my boyfriend first, then he would do a lot that my best friend did. But because she was first, then she did that. When's the last time you felt genuinely surprised? Hmm. Actually, during my first stream, I was very surprised about how well it was going. So then, what does your perfect day look like? Ooh, I wake up, rested early, like at 7 a.m. I read a book. Like a perfect actually perfect day will probably be like some kind of holiday, so something happened. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you guys heard it. Oh, there's my hair. How delicious. Oh, it's my... Okay. I hate when I'm crocheting and then I start to see that I'm crocheting in my hair. But also, it's kind of hard to avoid sometimes when I have my hair on my lap, for example. What is it? I obviously try to take it out, but it's sometimes hard if I make many stitches already. Okay, the first part is done, and then I will put this one also. Where's the ball? Come on. Okay, let me do it by hand. Okay. And that's it. It's not perfect actually. You saw the better side. This is kind of looking a little bit worse, but that's okay. That is fine. What else could I do? Oh, some of those rectangles just fell behind my cupboards. That is not good. That is very much not good. Oh my god. I actually don't know if I can even like move those dressers. I don't know what to do about it. Okay, I think I'm going to unravel these two things and then I will be ending. I have no idea if somebody is watching, which means that I also have no idea if I should rate somebody. But I guess I'm going to check it now. And I have 3 viewers. Okay, so we can rate somebody. Okay. So that means that in just a second I will see who is streaming. I think I'll try to send you to somebody who also does crafting. If you stayed in my stream, actually I don't want to do it. It has the waves, it has the ends weaved in. Okay, that is a clear sign that I should be finishing. Okay, let me see. Okay, from the people I'm following. Okay, no. Let me see. Somebody else. Makers and crafting. What do we have? I'm trying to look for somebody who has smaller amount of viewers. Oh, I have somebody with 18 viewers who is cross-stitching. So let me rate them. No, wait, was it slash rate? How did I already forgot? Yeah, okay, slash Raid. Did I spell it correctly? Okay, so thank you for watching today's stream. I will be streaming next time on Thursday, so in 3 days. So if you like to see that, you are very welcome. Thank you so much, everybody who was in the stream today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I did very much. Have a good rest of your day. Rest well. You too. You too. I also hope that everybody has a good rest of your day. So I will send you to Winferia. She's cross stitching. So I hope you will enjoy also her stream or whatever you will be doing for the rest of your day. Goodbye.